Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Tuesday, January 20. And like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. You look like you are ready to conquer the world, or at least survive the morning meeting.
Hey, David. To be honest, I am just trying to survive until my first cup of coffee kicks in.
I hear you. It has been a hectic start for me, too.
Is the machine working? It was making a weird noise yesterday.
It seems okay now. I think it came down and fixed it. Or maybe they just kicked it.
As long as it dispenses caffeine, I do not care how they fixed it.
True. So, did you manage to catch up on the news this morning?
A little bit while I was on the train. Why did I miss something big?
Oh, absolutely. You know how I love gadgets, right?
David, you are the only person I know who buys a new phone every 6 months.
Hey, I need to stay current. Anyway, I saw this article on The Verge this morning.
Okay, what is it this time? Flying cars?
Not yet, but Google and Samsung just announced the OmniLink earbuds.
I think I saw a headline about that. Are those the translation ones?
Exactly. They released the details yesterday, January 19. It is insane.
How so? Translation apps have been around for years.
Yeah, but not like this. These earbuds do real-time translation for 50 languages completely offline.
Offline? That is actually impressive. Usually you need a strong 5G connection for that to work well.
Right? The article said they put a new neural processing chip directly in the earbud.
That changes things for international business. Imagine the meetings.
That is exactly what I thought. No more awkward pauses while waiting for the cloud to process what the client said.
It would definitely help with our partners in Tokyo. The lag on video calls is bad enough without translation delays.
The article mentioned they claim 98% accuracy, even with slang.
That is a bold claim. I would like to see how it handles technical jargon.
You're always so skeptical, Alex.
It is my job to be skeptical, David. I am a project manager. I look for the flaws.
Well, the price point is around $299. I might just pre-order a pair.
Of course you will. Just let me know if they actually work before I approve a budget for the team.
Deal. But speaking of international business, did you see the economic news on Bloomberg?
You mean the report about India?
That is the one. India officially overtakes Germany as world's third largest economy.
Yes, I read that in the Wall Street Journal yesterday, January 18. It is a huge shift.
I knew it was coming, but I did not expect it to happen this fast.
The article said their GDP growth hit 7.5% last quarter. That is massive.
It is wild. They are saying the tech manufacturing sector is the main driver.
It makes sense. We have moved 2 of our own supply chains there in the last 3 years.
Exactly. From a sales perspective, it is a gold mine. The consumer market there is exploding.
It is going to change the dynamic in the Eurozone too. Germany dropping to 4th place is symbolic.
Do you think it will affect our export quotas for the European division?
It might. We need to touch base with the strategy team about that later.
Good idea. I do not want to be caught off guard if the targets change.
The article also mentioned a surge in renewable energy investments there.
Really? I missed that part?
Yes, apparently that is fueling a lot of the industrial growth. It is sustainable growth, which is key.
Well, as long as they keep buying our software, I am happy.
Always the salesman. But it is definitely a signal that the global center of gravity is shifting east.
For sure. We should probably bring this up in the weekly briefing.
I will add it to the agenda. We need to keep everyone in the loop.
Speaking of keeping people in the loop, or out of it, did you see the news from France?
The right to disconnect update? Yes, I saw that on the New York Times this morning.
I am so jealous. I really am.
It is a fascinating policy. They expanded the law to strictly ban work servers on weekends.
Can you imagine? The article said companies get fined if emails go through after 6 p.m. on Fridays.
It was published today, January 20. It is causing quite a stir in the corporate world.
I bet. My phone was buzzing until 9 p.m. last night with client requests.
The article argues that productivity actually goes up when people truly rest.
Tell that to our boss. He thinks resting means checking emails from the couch.
To be fair, the data in the article supports it. Burnout rates dropped by 15% in the pilot program.
15%? That is significant.
It is. They are calling it digital detox legislation.
I wish we had that here. I would love a legally mandated detox.
It would require a major culture shift for us. We are so used to being always on.
True. But if I cannot answer emails, I cannot close deals on weekends.
See? You are part of the problem, David.
I know. It is a double-edged sword. I want the rest, but I also want the commission.
The article did mention exceptions for emergency services and critical infrastructure.
Does sales representative count as critical infrastructure?
In your dreams, David? Definitely not.
Ouch, you are brutal this morning.
I have not finished my coffee yet. I am not responsible for my honesty.
Fair enough. But seriously, do you think other countries will follow suit?
The article mentioned that the UK and Spain are looking at similar drafts for 2027.
That is promising. Maybe there is hope for my work-life balance after all.
Let's focus on getting through today first. We have that deadline for the cone report.
Oh, do not remind me. I still need to finalize the numbers.
You better hurry. I need your input by 2 p.m.
Do not worry. I am on it. I just need this coffee to hit my bloodstream.
By the way, are we still on for the lunch meeting with the marketing team?
Yes, 12:30. I booked the conference room.
Great. We need to align on the new campaign before the launch.
Absolutely. I want to make sure the sales pitch matches their slogans.
Good plan. Last time there was a disconnect and it was awkward.
Tell me about it. I had to improvise for 20 minutes.
You were good at improvising, though.
Thanks, but I prefer being prepared. Anyway, how is your project going, the migration one?
It is moving along. We hit a few bumps with the legacy data, but we are sorting it out.
Classic. Legacy systems are always a headache.
Tell me about it. But the team is pulling together. We should be done by the 30th.
Nice, that is coming up fast.
It is. That is why I'm drinking this coffee like it is water.
Well, I will let you get back to it. Do not work too hard.
You too, David. Good luck with those sales figures.
Thanks. I will catch you later at lunch.
See you then.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.